Welcome back, water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Hello. Go watch the other part 1 of this video, please. It will help you understand the relationship. This is going to be just where you two are, but if you want to understand the psyche or the background behind what's going on here, highly recommend you go watch the first video. Okay, so we're gonna do the Romance Angel cards clarified by tarot, and then I'll do the Whispers of Love. My evil eye fell. And I'm gonna have stupid people. I've started speaking out about narcissists, and I already know. Guys, like, I like to speak out and things. I'm a very honest person, and if I feel like something's not right, I'm gonna let you know. And that has always caused conflict in my life, just because, people that do bad things don't like to be called out on their bad things. So a few months ago, I was having a lot of like black magic pages like following me and then unfollowing me, or like looking at my stories. And at first I was like, oh, I post a lot of spiritual stuff. I sometimes do tags, so I attract people from the spiritual community occasionally. But no, it was genuinely somebody was hiring multiple black magic people to send spells to me, which is like, people do it all the time, you guys. I had to learn how to protect yourselves from that. So I have evil eyes all over my house. But I just put one here for the video. Because I know y'all watch my stuff. Creepy. Get a life. Jeez. I'm not that interesting. Okay. One flipped already. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. I did a pre-shuffle earlier and this card came out. I pre-shuffle the cards before I get on video, and then I shuffle them again, because for some reason people have a hard time believing that spirituality is real and that I can do this. I get people trying to argue with me about this. It's weird. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And the last card, healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Okay. Let's clarify. Getting to know each other. So, I feel like this is all kind of someone may have been a little guarded against the other person, or didn't feel comfortable expressing who they really were, but they're starting to let their guard down now, or just maybe watching the other person let their guard down, and it's making them feel safe to show who they really are. Trust. They do need to take a leap of faith with this relationship. There may have been past wounds that made them feel like, maybe they gave up on love, or maybe they felt like, a relationship this passionate and loving couldn't be real, or that if they give their heart over, they're just going to get hurt again. So they're really being encouraged, both people, to trust and have faith that things are going to work out. You've already met the partner that you seek, so you've met the one that's meant for you. Free yourself. So free yourself from other people and old wounds and things that have led you to believe that true love doesn't exist, or things that have just held you back in life from moving forward. And then healing family issues. That's pretty self-explanatory. Your first model for relationships. Do I have something? Did I smear my lipstick? Sorry. How long has that been there? Oops. Your first model for relationships in life is your parents. So if you have unhealed issues with your parents, it's really common to play those out in toxic relationships. If you had an abusive parent, you're going to seek out abusive partners to try to subconsciously fix that relationship through new relationships. If I can get this toxic, abusive person to love me, it will somehow make me feel more loving after being rejected by my parents. So you don't have to, like, forgiveness doesn't mean that you like allow people back into your life or you forget what they did to you. It just means that you let go of the power that it had over you, you know, like let go of that rage and anger you felt towards that situation. Let go of holding yourself back because of that. Card flipped. Okay, getting to know each other. Justice. Libra. I'm going to do two of swords. So justice can be like karma. It can be like marriage or divorce. But it's like the scales are balancing now. And then the other card that came out was the Two of Swords. Somebody like being stuck in their head, undecided. This is also like not speaking to each other. So someone like wasn't sure about the other person, wasn't very trusting of the other person. But now they're wanting to do the right thing. They're seeing that they can trust this person, that like they're wanting to like balance the scales, because it may have been a situation where like one person was giving more and the other person was undecided and in their head, and maybe like cut things off, weren't talking to the other person, but now they want to do the right thing and give justice to the other person. As they're getting to know the other person, they're realizing that they can open up their heart and trust them. And then trust. Eight of Cups with the Ten of Wands. So Eight of Cups is like, Eight of Cups goes in search of the Two of Cups. So this is walking away from things that are no longer serving you and heading towards true love, true fulfilling soulmate relationships. And then Ten of Wands is like a burden. Burdens that you want to release. So you need to have faith that things are heading in the right direction. You need to have faith that like burdens that have been between you are going to end soon. You need to have faith that your partner has walked away to let go of burdens, and then that they're going to make their way back to you. This could be the one. Whew. Three of Swords with the Three of Cups. Oh, we're gonna have to clarify. Because these are both threes, this screams third party to me. So this could be the one. I see this as there was somebody else involved. Someone wasn't sure which one to choose, and that caused some heartbreak in the relationship. But I will do another tarot deck just to see. Seven of Coins. Why is this Three of Swords with the Three of Cups here, Spirit? Okay. Okay, how I see this, there was a third party, there was someone else involved, especially you see the three up here. Someone else was involved that was messing up the relationship, possibly confusing this person to where they weren't sure if this person was the one. Like, it doesn't have to be like there was someone else romantically, but this can be that there was another woman or man involved that was confusing this person and they weren't sure who to choose. That can be one situation. But Three of Cups can also be like, it's just a third energy, so it can be like friends were getting in the way. There were friends that like didn't want to see this person happy or with somebody. There are a lot of people out there that you think are your friends that are really only your friends because your friendship benefits them, and they don't want to see you doing well because that will compromise how they feel about themselves. So there are narcissistic people out there that keep people in their lives purely because they feel like they're better than you, and seeing you suffer makes them feel better about their lives. And that's just the truth of it. And you have to learn how to recognize those people, because those people intentionally give you bad advice. Sorry for the police. I mean, maybe it's an omen. Maybe this is something important you need to hear. So listen up. There are a lot of people out there that are like this. Not everybody is good, and you need to pay attention. If you tell somebody something good is happening to you, or that you have a good opportunity, and they're kind of like, well, anyway, back to me, don't cut them out of your life, because it's not a good friend. So some people really do genuinely intentionally give you bad advice. Like, there are people out there that, they're single and they can't find somebody. So the thought of like you getting into a healthy relationship, they don't want that, because then who's going to be their like wingman or whatever, like there are people like that. So can be a friend, can be another, like an ex that doesn't want to see you in another relationship, wants to still have you as an option in case their person. I mean, people do that. People keep exes around as an option, like, oh, you're my backup plan, basically. So it could have been that type of situation. It was somebody, or it could be family, like they don't want to see you with this person because they feel like they wouldn't get enough time with you. I mean, people really, you see this all the time, and those are not good relationships to be in. People that genuinely care about you and love you and want to see you do well are the type of people you need to have in your life. But anyway, I don't know if you can hear whiny, I hope not. Seven of Coins, King of Cups, Queen of Wands. So there was something that got in between this relationship, and it's causing heartbreak. So heartbreak on both sides. I think the person that abandoned the other person, walked away from the relationship, especially with the Eight of Cups and the Ten of Wands, somebody walked away from the other person. Somebody distanced themselves because they had other burdens they needed to take care of. And there was some type of third-party energy that was causing heartbreak in the situation. But with this combination, someone is planting the seeds now to come back. This is not an action card, but it's like trying to manifest, trying to come back together, because Scorpio, Leo, somebody is really in love with the other person and sees the other person as like a high-value person. Like King of Cups is like the water sign king, very much in love, wanting to take action towards love, like very romantic, sweet, loving partner. Queen of Wands is someone that's very fiery, confident, spiritual, great with animals. But it's somebody that's like very independent and good on their own, and like usually very sexy. Wands energy, fire energy is very like alluring, attractive. So like a low vibrational Queen of Wands could be someone that sleeps around and is promiscuous, but I see this as like this person is really seeing the feminine energy like shining and being confident, and it makes them want to take action, and it makes them have very like deep loving feelings towards them. Stop it. Stop. But they're waiting right now. There's things they need to take care of first. Especially with the free yourself. Oh, jeez. Oh, this is a lot. Oh, this is funny. Kelly, stop it. She is literally wrapped up like a freaking burrito over here on my bed and whining at me because I am doing a video and not giving her constant attention because I was gone for the past few days. My friend Jordan was here taking care of her, and she's just, I've spoiled her too much. Nine of Cups is like wish fulfillment, getting what you've been wishing for, especially with the genie. This is like, you probably like prayed for this person, like had this ideal person that you wanted in your life, and now you see this person as like they are the manifestation of what you've been wishing for, because they're your equal. It's the King and Queen of Wands, which is funny because it was just the Queen of Wands. So this is Aries, Leo energy, but it's also like your partners, and like Wands energy is kind of wild, you know, like kind of like fiery, independent, go-getters. Stop. Sorry. Yeah, so like you're seeing this person as your equal, and you're freeing yourself from situations that have kept you away from this person because you want to work things out with them. You want to put in the time. You want to fight for the relationship now because you're having clarity and you're finding healing as well. The sun is shining. Things are warm. Good things are coming to you. It's the most positive card out of all of the tarot decks. But it's also like finding clarity, like, you know, like the light is shining on things. So you're realizing now people that you've had in your life that you felt like you needed to be loyal to, like with the Pinky Promise card in the last video, people that you felt like you needed to have, like that you needed to be loyal to, but now you're realizing that they didn't really have your best interests at heart, and that this person is really the person that you've been wishing for, the one that you wanted to be with, and now you want to put in effort to work things out because they make you happy. There's also probably a very healing relationship. Oh, that's a big stack. I'm just going to take the top. Take this. Then with healing family issues, Hierophant, and the Fool. So this possibly could have been somebody that grew up in a broken home. Because the Hierophant is like marriage. It's like traditional relationship, serious relationship, marriage. And then the Fool is like taking a leap of faith. So with the family issues card here, you may have seen like there may have been like some toxicity in your parents' relationship, or maybe your parents were divorced or things didn't work out between them, or like just the way that they were, you really didn't want that type of relationship, and it maybe you felt like you didn't want to be in love, like that's not what you wanted, so you tried to, like, I don't know, be single. But now, like, as you heal that and as you kind of like forgive your parents and realize that, you know, like people are just people, parents are just humans, and they make mistakes too, and everyone's just really just trying their best, you're ready to take a leap of faith towards this relationship now. Okay. Let's do the whispers for guidance. Embrace your emotions. Don't push down your feelings or judge your emotions. Told you guys. Man, I am amazing. I am just on it. This is from the last video. You should have watched that first, or you're behind. Physical touch is important. For some of us, nothing is more important than a tender touch. This might include a pat on the back or giving someone a hug who needs it. So I see this as somebody, and I'm assuming the masculine energy, because this happens more so with men than women, but you never know. Somebody was suppressing their feelings out of feeling like they needed to be tough. Maybe they were scared to love because they've had bad examples of love in the past, or maybe they just don't know what love is and they're afraid of it, so they ran from it. But this is encouraging them to embrace their feelings, you know. Don't judge themselves for hurting over past situations. Don't feel like feeling sadness is a form of weakness. Is actually like strength if you can overcome that. It's the strongest people deal with the hardest, shittiest things. And you really have to express that so that you don't build up so much anger within yourself and blockages towards moving forward. And then physical touch. Someone really wants to open up about their feelings. And I just feel this is like, they really just want to like communicate how they feel about this person and like hold them, cuddle with them. Like this is just a very, like they just feel, because I feel it. Guys, I'm a Pisces, so I'm not going to cry in a water sign reading because I'm very familiar with Are you done? I'm gonna fight her. I'm familiar with water sign energy, so Callie, come on, stop. I'm more familiar with those emotions. I can feel them. I'm not cry on camera like I have for other signs. I think I maybe cried for one of the water sign readings, but that's a very emotional. I have my stuff together today, so I'm not going to cry for you guys. I apologize. True love this is a once in a lifetime love, and then consider your foundation. You're being asked to look at how committed you are to love. So this is the one you're supposed to be with. I mean, it says it right here, this is the one, but this is a once in a lifetime type of love, and you need to express yourself. Stop suppressing your love for this person out of fear, you know, like this is the one you're meant to be with. And then consider your foundations. Look at the way that you live your life. Look at the people that you have in your life, you know, like reconsider the way that you treat people in relationships. If you want a healthy, loving relationship, you have to let go of your ego and pride. You really have to learn how to compromise. You can't always have things your way if you want to be in a healthy relationship, because it's two individuals like working together to build a relationship. So this person isn't going to think like you do. This person isn't going to want everything that you want exactly how you want it. So you have to learn how to compromise and how to let other people win sometimes and choose your battles with other people. Especially if you are healing family issues that may have not been, you know, conflict resolution, healthy conflict resolution may not have been modeled to you in your home. So it's something that you need to be aware of and learn how to do. Children, your love life is being affected by children. So this can be somebody in the relationship has children, and there's a situation with that child, or maybe, you know, like that child's parent, there's some type of hesitation because, you know, what is best for my child? Is this going to work because of, you know, my child's mother or father? Is this like, is this gonna, you know, blended family, is that gonna work? So this can also be that children can also be that I don't know if you guys know this, if you're a spiritual person, maybe you know how you have like spirit guides, so like they're like angels, they're guides that have been assigned to you. They can be ancestors, and they can also be spirit babies. So you can have guides that are actually your future children that are in the spirit realm helping guide you towards this person because you're meant to have kids with them. I have talked to my spirit children before, and I don't like it because I don't like my kids telling me what to do. Like, no thanks. But yeah, that can be that energy. So you're meant to have children with this person, and that's pushing you towards this person. Or there may be pre-existing kids and someone is considering what is best for their child and making plans based on, you know, what is going to be best for them. Bottom of the deck for tarot, Judgment. So Judgment is like a life-changing, like Judgment Day. This is a do or die situation. Once you make this decision, you can't go back, but it's a positive decision and one that is directed by your spirit guides, your angels. And then take a chance on love. When we start to love, our lives are changed forever. So take a leap of faith on this person. They're the one that's meant for you. I do have a feeling that you're meant to have children with this person. So make the decision. Great. Everyone have a good week. Bye.